that like go up in volume a whole lot before service is over, although that was good, not judging. Here we go. All is well,
all is well
in my world,
in my world.
all is well, we're going to claim
All
it,
is well
in my world,
in my world.
all is well. All is well in my world. Let's claim a little joy for our world. All is joy
All is joy
in my world.
in my world.
All is joy
All is joy
in my world.
in my world.
All is joy in my world. All is joy. All is joy in my world. All is love.
All is love
In my world,
in my world.
all is love.
All is love
In my world,
in my world.
all is love. In my world, all is love. All is love in my world. All is well. All is well
All is well
in my world.
in my world.
All is well
All is well
in my world.
in my world.
All is well in my world. All is well. All is well in my world. Just that last part. All is well. All is well in my world. Bring it into your heart and say it. All is well. All is well in my world. Give Megan and Delia a hand, y'all, for joining me this morning. Thank you. And welcome to Awaken Spiritual Community. I'm Reverend Christy Snow, and I'm so happy that you are with us today in the seats, and we got a thumbs up online as well. Thank you for your patience, online community. This is our opportunity to turn and say good morning to our neighbor, whether we are at a computer. You can do that by just writing a little comment, or you're right here in this room, and you can mill around and say hello to someone. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Can I have a little more vocal in the monitor, please? Lay all your fears and all your doubts aside. Brandon, could I have a little more vocal in the monitor, please? Brandon, Zeke, Zinarina, anybody? Can anyone hear me in the back of the room? Hi, could I have more vocal in the monitor, please? Can I have more vocal in the monitor, please? Okay, let's try that again. Lay all your fears and all your doubts, thank you, aside. I was flying blind there. Let go of all the hurt you hold inside. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Can you feel the love of all who've gathered round? You are worthy of this gift of love right now. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. Well, that you could be so loved. Well, we knew, now you know. Yes, we knew, now you know. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. One more time, sing it with us. You are welcome here, just the way you are. You are wanted here, so open up your heart. All right, thanks for singing. Yeah, come on up, Miss Shari Hill. Please.
Great day, everyone. I'm going to go to my mic. Great day. Oh, it is a beautiful, beautiful Sunday afternoon, evening. You all excited about spring? Yeah. I was excited about the equinox. Come on. It was some good energy. All right, so we got a lot going on. A lot. But welcome to Awaken Spiritual Community, family and online community. Welcome. Like, tag, share, bring someone in the room. And we always love to start off with our vision and mission statement. Taking a deep breath, bringing us into the room. I'm so grateful to be here. All right. So our vision here is that we are a global community that recognizes, honors, and nurtures the dignity and uniqueness of all people and the oneness of creation. And our mission here is that we connect through the energy of loving kindness, spiritual practice, and sacred service. All right. And announcements. Reverend Christy was busy typing up some stuff. We're busy. We are busy. It is March. Okay, so announcements. Here we go. And you all know we have some grand things happening soon. So do you have any gifts, services, paintings, etc. that you would like to donate to our silent auction, which is going to be during our gala on Friday, April 25th. And if you do, please see me. We would love for you to offer these gifts and talents and services and all the great things for our silent auction. And we have a sign-up form that's also being emailed, text out. So please see me if you haven't received that text blast yet. And also, for the gala, the tickets are on sale now. So go to the website, awakeningcarolina.org. That is awakeningcarolina.org. Go to the events tab, and you will see our gala with Eddie Watkins Jr. He's going to be in the house, y'all. Come on, Eddie Watkins Jr. We're excited. He was with us last year, and we had a grand time. Anyone not know who? Okay. I will survive.
You know, like Marvin Gaye and the Supremes. He's played Temptations. Like he's Mr. Motown. He was a teenager who got into Motown playing bass. He played with all those, even James Brown, y'all. This man he's the best bass player I've ever met in my life and one of the best people I've ever met in my life. And then he went on to do his own thing and write New Thought music with that kind of music behind it. So don't miss it. He'll do some originals and he'll do some Motown for us to dance to. So just saying.
So we're excited. Let's give up some energy. Come on. Eddie Watkins Jr. We're blessed to have him as a friend. All right. And that same weekend, we are having our grand reopening service, which will be on that Sunday with special guest Amy Steinberg. I tell you, we're going to have so much going on that weekend. We are so excited. So Amy is going to be having a concert in between. So Heartlight will have their service, then Amy will have her concert in between our services, and we'll also be in the building for our grand reopening at 4:30 sharp. So be in the house. Are you all ready? Put it on your calendars, the last weekend in April. All right. And that same weekend, we are having a free seminar. That's Saturday with Reverend David Hulse of Heartlight and Reverend Christie. So they both will be providing workshops that Saturday. We're going to have fun events. So I think it's from 10 a.m. to 2. We'll be here on campus. So make sure you're ready. Make sure you got your coffee in you for the weekend. All right, so make sure you mark your calendars for our fun. It's a fun, F-U-N, Raisin Weekend, April the 25th through the 27th. And then also, Megan is launching a youth program here at Awaken for children 5 to 12. We're excited. We are growing, y'all. We are growing. We're calling it in. So our goal is to begin Easter Sunday, which is April the 20th. But first, we need a few volunteers to take turns helping Meg teach the children. So please let her know if you are interested. So Meg, please raise your hand in the back. And thank you so much. And who also knows we are doing a Double Good popcorn fundraiser. Frankie, make your way to the stage, please. It was a 4-day fundraiser, and it ends tomorrow at 5. And I think I'm number 1 right now. But anyway, go on. No, wait a minute. You know what? Come on, people. Get it together. Stay with it. So look. Well, this is a team effort, you all. So we're so excited by everyone who's contributing. People online, check out our website pages or whatever. But we got a competition going on.
Okay, guys. So if you haven't received the app or invite from someone in this church, so right now the whole thing with Double Good is that whatever you raise, you get half of it. They keep half, and it's just 4 days. It ends at 5 o'clock tomorrow. So we still have time. If you don't want to set up your own store, before you leave today, make sure someone that has a store has your number to send it to you so you can order. So who's in here committed to ordering some popcorn at least today to help that hasn't already? And if you want to order some more, that's fine too. So everybody in here has ordered already, participated in the fundraiser pretty much? Wow, okay. So if you know somebody who we need to send it to, let us know. Right now, we're at $1,249. And so that's for us. We sold like $2,499, so we get half of that. And we still have 1 day to go as of right now.
It's a wonderful thing when you get the mic last, right? So, come on, y'all. Let's go. But I'm quite competitive, so it's going to be on. A little bit. I'm a little bit competitive, but I'm excited. Thank you, Frankie, for introducing this to us. And we love supporting Awaken and Double Good as well. So let's see. So next, we are looking for more volunteers who are tech savvy. Everyone raise their hand. So speaking of our tech team, Zarina has asked also, so let's get back to the volunteers. We need some support in our AV team. Let's give it up for them. I tell you, they make it happen every Sunday. Thank you, Zarina, Zeke, Brandon, Frankie. And we need some more support, y'all. So please seek Brandon, Zeke, or Zarina out, or myself, if you would like to volunteer for our AV team, tech team. And then Zarina in the back has asked for help moving a few items. So if you are available to help her, please see Zarina after service. And Reverend Ned, our practitioner for today, is available to pray with you today. And you can also send prayer requests to prayer@awakeningcarolina.org. That is prayer@awakeningcarolina.org. Or you can text or call us at 980-292-4433. So that's 980-292-4433. And I tell you, taking a breath. Join us for class. Reverend Christie, each Sunday at 6:15. We've been having classes after service. After we break bread at the Lighthouse, then we come back over here, and we have phenomenal class with Reverend Christie. And whether you attend one class or all the classes, you will receive the gift of taking this teaching deeper in your life. And it's truly, truly a gift. And right now we're reading The Power of Love, Spiritual Practices for Every Day. So it will be right after our potluck, this after service. So we do our monthly potluck the fourth Sunday of the month. So we're here for some bread and food today. And also our annual meeting is next Sunday. So it will be immediately following service, and members will be asked to vote on this year's board slate, and the meeting is open to everyone. So it is inspiring, informative, and important. So please plan to attend. And today, again, is the potluck birthday celebration, and join us after service. And we had our board meeting on Thursday. So after board meeting, we'd like to give you all a financial report. And from this week's board meeting, our February income was $3,860.78. And our expenses, okay, we're going to give it up. That's right. We got to be in gratitude. Attitude of gratitude, right? And our expenses were $3,273.76 for a net of $587.02. This month, our tithes went to, we are a tithing community, so our tithes went to Christ Universal Temple's Johnny Coleman Institute and Unity Publications for the spiritual nourishment we received and shared last month for Black History Month. So let's give it up for those organizations. And our bills have all been paid for the month of March, except for our minister's salary, of which she has received $600 of her salary. So today is March 23rd. So she's received $600 of her salary thus far this month. Please know with us the consistent financial prosperity of at least $8,000 per month to surpass our monthly expenses. We believe in the value that Awaken Spiritual Community brings to the lives of so many, and we invite you to join us in this affirmative prayer treatment from Reverend Christie. So Reverend Christie drafted a prayer that she shared with us, and so I will read it. So, drawing ourselves present right now with love and gratitude. Right here and right now, I remind myself of the truth that I know and have proven in my life and will continue to prove in my life, that God is my only source and supply. I am one with the infinite and loving substance, the power and presence out of which all things come. As I rest in the truth and breathe in this vibration of oneness, I know that it is God's good pleasure to give me the kingdom. I know that this kingdom is within me now and always, and with each breath taken in the awareness of this oneness, I am empowered, emboldened, and alive with opulent, overflowing financial prosperity. I claim this for myself, my board, and all of our Awaken community. I claim more than enough money for Awaken now to bring us current with monies owed, and I claim a monthly income of $8,000 or greater on a consistent basis. Knowing that this ministry is a divine idea in the mind of God, I know that it can only prosper and succeed. I am grateful to have been called to this ministry. I am grateful to have been called to do this work with Shari, Sherry, Terry Ann, Megan, and all of our members and friends of Awaken. I know that my word has power and returns to me fulfilled. I uplift and dissolve any blocks seen or unseen, known or unknown, to our consistent and opulent wealth and that of the entire Awaken community. In deep and loving gratitude for all that Awaken is and all the lives we touch and the beauty of our teaching, I release these words with gratitude and faith and throw my arms open wide to receive for myself and my community. I am grateful for knowing this is done in consciousness and is made manifest now. Thank you, God, and so it is. Woo, I felt that. And so it is. So we treat until we demonstrate. So please join us daily in this treatment and join us as we daily practice the feeling of completion. Practicing the feeling is to feel into what it would be like to know that all our bills are paid with ease and that we tithe consistently to where we are spiritually fed and we are easily able to afford the things we want to do and share with our community. I am more inspired now than I have been in years. I believe in Awaken. I believe in our teaching. I believe in each of you. And I know we shift into overflow now and share this good news with more and more people. In deep love and gratitude, Reverend Christy. Come on. Whew. Thank you, Spirit. Hallelujah. I felt it. Well, so that was church. All right. So right now we're going to have Delia with the Science of Mind reading and the highlight. And, ooh, that felt good, Reverend Christy. Thank you so much. Thank you for all you do and all you be. We love you. We love you.
Thank you, Shari. Thank you, Shari. Good afternoon. Before I read the Science of Mind reading for today, I would just like to say that I too am selling popcorn, so if you haven't bought any, you come see me. Okay. I'm not competitive. I'm not competitive, but you know, I am sweet though, so you can come see me. Okay. Our Science of Mind reading for today is taken from the Science of Mind magazine. It is entitled Moving in the Flow. The first quote is, "The Spirit can only do for us what it can do through us." That is from Creative Mind, page 63. The second quote, "Each person is an eternal destiny, a forever expanding principle of conscious intelligence." That's from the Science of Mind, page 388. "There is a flexible status in mind that is important to cultivate, one that always allows us a continual progression of thought. Prayer is part of this, for prayer is, as Holmes said, a movement of thought. Meditation also helps as we open our minds to infinite inspiration. Even the simple contemplation of ideas lends us a means to engage in what I like to call the divine flow of good. When circumstances do not always behave as we would wish, we have at least two options before us. One, we can get stuck in frustration, anger, and dismay. Or two, we can turn to the infinite mind for possibilities, perhaps discovering avenues we had not even imagined. We can go with the flow, which is a phrase coined years ago that is now part of our lexicon. And what an apt phrase it is. In these few words lies the invitation to risk something new. Daily we place ourselves in the infinite flow of good as a matter of course. With the demands that life can place on us, we like to be open to the element of God's surprises as much as possible. It is good to remember that invoking divine right action opens us up to the vastness of infinite resources where solutions may be forming, even as we make the turn to divine wisdom. And our affirmation for today is, okay. So we can say it all together. We don't need to read and repeat because it's there. All right, ready?
I am the place where God stands forth in the world as me. As I turn to God, God turns to me in such a degree as I trust the presence to guide, to heal, and to reveal all that I need to know. Good job, everybody. Okay. Our Women's History highlight today is Bishop Dr. Barbara King, minister and founder of the Hillside Chapel and Truth Center Incorporated in Atlanta, Georgia. The Reverend Dr. Barbara Lewis King has played an important role in the African American church and community for many years. Born in Houston, Texas, King was raised as a member of the legendary Antioch Baptist Church, where she received a very early spiritual orientation. King earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in sociology from Texas Southern University. She is also a professionally trained social worker, having earned a Master of Social Work degree from Atlanta University. King has also received 3 honorary doctorates of divinity degrees from Bethune-Cookman College in Daytona Beach, Florida, the Christian Church of Universal Philosophy in Seattle, Washington, and the University of Metaphysics in Portland, Oregon. Reverend King is also the founder and president of the Barbara King School of Ministry, which opened its doors in 1971. She also extended her ministry throughout the world. She traveled extensively in the United States and several countries abroad, including Finland, Israel, Egypt, Kenya, Senegal, South Africa, the Caribbean, Brazil, Mother Russia, England, and British Guyana. Because of this, her ministry was the first African American New Thought affiliate to establish a sister church in South Africa in 1994. Beyond her ministry, King is the author of 7 books and monologues such as Piddlin' for the Soul, Love Your Body Temple, and What is a Miracle? King has been recognized in numerous publications and is the recipient of many awards. Some publications include Newsweek, Essence, Dollars and Cents, Focus, Upscale, and Gospel Music Ministry Connection magazines. In 2003, Savoy Magazine's Power issue of 100 Most Influential Blacks in America listed Reverend King as number 8 among female ministers. On August 18, 2001, King received the highest honor bestowed on a woman. After many rituals, prayers, and ceremonies, she became the first female installed as a chief at Asin Suta, Ghana, West Africa. Her stool name is Nana Ya Chunwa I. On November 5, 2018, the Atlanta City Council unanimously adopted a proposal to rename the Interfaith Chapel at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport in her honor, and it was done the following year. Dr. King was a contributor to the Parliament of the World's Religions. She passed in 2020 at the age of 90, leaving a powerful legacy from her extraordinary life. Okay, and I also am going to share with you the Unity Prayer of Faith. The Unity Prayer of Faith by Hannah Moore Cohouse was Bishop Dr. King's favorite prayer. After being diagnosed with tuberculosis at age 19 and having to drop out of college, she was given this prayer from Unity. God is my help in every need. God does my every hunger feed. God walks beside me, guides my way through every moment of this day. I now am wise, I now am true, patient and kind and loving too. All things I am, can do and be, through Christ the truth that is in me. God is my health, I can't be sick. God is my strength, unfailing, quick. God is my all, I know no fear, since God and love and truth are here. And I just want to say that again. Do you remember before I said the year that she passed was 2020? She was diagnosed with tuberculosis at age 19. and she was given this prayer, and it was her favorite prayer. So I kind of think it worked. Maybe just a little bit. But yeah, that's Reverend Dr. Barbara King. And so it is.
She said it every day. She said that prayer every day. She was something else. She was 6'5", 6'5", and her presence was bigger. Let's take a few moments and just be. Let's breathe. This Christ presence that she spoke of in that prayer. Christ, the anointed one, the anointed consciousness of oneness. Not someone's last name, but something that each of us can own. That oneness with the one. Knowing that we are each holy and whole. With God, I am strength and love, both things. I am strength and love. I am strength and love. Opening my mind and my heart right now to a greater idea, to a grander acceptance and awareness of my wholeness and my holiness, my oneness with the one that created me, the one that is bigger than a pronoun and bigger than a name, this holy light. So from this unity, I speak this word, knowing that each of us are here by divine appointment. There are no accidents. We are commingling heart energies today to remind ourselves of the truth of our being and the power of consciousness to shift circumstances for our families, for ourselves, for our communities, and for our world. We are powerful spiritual beings. Strength and love. So with great gratitude, I say thank you, God, beloved Spirit, for this day and for this service, for this opportunity to come together as Awaken spiritual community and remind each other by the loving look in the eyes of another that I see your light. I see your holy light, and I see my own. I am holy light. I am holy light. I am Say that for yourself. I am one with God. Let me hear you. I am one with God. And so it is. Ashe. Thank you, God. So it is. Let's breathe that in together. I am one with God. I am one with God. There are no accidents. You can gently bring those lights back up. Make sure we didn't lose anyone to a nap. Let's take some deep breaths together. One more, let it out audibly. Look at your neighbor and say, you are holy light. Say, I see your light. Say, I know my light. Oh, yeah, that's right. I see it. I see it, and it's beautiful. No place I'd rather be. Thank you for being here with me this evening, afternoon, morning. I don't even know anymore what to say. Thank you for being here on this beautiful day. So we're looking at compassion tonight in the class. Our spiritual practice for this evening is compassion. So I thought it was a good jumping off point for us together for this talk. Compassion, caring about someone else's problems or pain or difficulties or struggle, like having a heart, caring about one another. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Caring about one another. So when we can stay in that place, instead of that defensive place we get to, right? We do it with people. So that's what I want to talk about, is staying in compassion, staying in forgiveness, staying in willingness, staying in the heart, staying in the heart. Bishop Dr. Barbara King said, you draw to yourself so that you can see yourself. You draw to yourself so that you can see yourself. And tonight, class, we're going to dip back a few spiritual practices ago where we talked about the triggers and the judgments and how, what if, when we have a judgment, when we have a trigger, somebody pushes our buttons, what if we could ask the question, how has this shown up so that I could love myself more? Why has this shown up so that I can love myself more? So many things could be avoided if we could ask that question before we jump to a defense, before we jump to an attack, before we jump to a place of feeling like a victim or feeling, outraged. If we could come to that place of how has this shown up so that I could love myself more? Twice this week, y'all. Sometimes I hear the things about to come out of my mouth and I'm like, am I going to share that really? Yeah, I guess I am. Twice this week. Twice in the last 2 weeks, let's say. I have been so sure that a farm employee had taken something from me. Twice. And I was this close to saying something. And I thought, well, okay, how can I apply compassion, God? Maybe he needed it. Maybe she needed it more than I did. It's compassion. How could I apply forgiveness? Well, it's not here. It's wherever it is. How could I let it go so that I can be in a good space? And then I decided to add willingness. Am I willing to be wrong? Because I was not. I was like, I know when that happened. I know when they got that. I know how much that would sell for on Craigslist or whatever's marketplace or whatever you sell things on now. And then all of a sudden, I was so close to making a complete jerk of myself when I remembered having a conversation with who my daughter calls Grandpa Joe over here. When he helped me move out of the Charlotte house, Joe said, you're not going to need this until the spring, so why don't I just hang on to it for you? In my garage. Woo! Woo, y'all. I was this close. This close. And I think how much energy was wasted. How much of my heart space. I put somebody outside my heart for a minute because I thought they took something from me. What if they did? What if they did? Right? What can we just let go? Can we let go? We spend so much time in our heads thinking about how we can keep our safe space from people, don't we? Come on. You know we do. How can I keep myself safe at a safe space? Can't get too close. Woo, woo, stranger danger. I'm reminded of a book by Martin Buber. It's called I Am Thou. I Am Thou. And in the Upanishads, there's something in the Hindu tradition that they chant, a mantra that is Tatsvamasi, I am that. I am that. And so this I am thou consciousness is versus a thou versus an it consciousness, looking at people and circumstances and relationships as the same, as us, as extensions of us. As many Native American and indigenous peoples have told us, when you touch one part of the web, you touch the whole web, right? You jiggle this spider web over here, it's going to be felt over there. Everything is connected. We are one. We are one. We are one. And so getting in that space, realizing that treating everyone as holy light, seeing them as the divine, even when you are convinced in your mind they don't deserve to be considered as the holy light right then in that moment. I'll consider you as holy light tomorrow, but right now, no. Who are we hurting when we do that? We are cutting ourselves off from the divine when we do that, y'all. We're not hurting anybody else. That's why people that say, how can you tell me to forgive? How can you tell me to forgive? Because I'm telling you how to be free. I'm not saying that we condone a bad behavior, that we say, hey, let me put my hand in the door so you can slam it again. No. I'm saying be free. Be free. Forgiveness is so powerful. It frees us to use our creative energies in other ways so that we can see who we really are and who each other really is. I look at my mentors and I realize why they're my mentors. Through the years, I've had several different mentors, and each of them, and I still consider them my teachers, I always will, I think, each of them showed me at a higher level. They refused to see me at a lower level. My first teacher, Reverend Dr. Lisa Stewart, she will not have it. She will not have it. At one of my lowest points in my life, I called her and said, I was really thinking about ending it. And she said, hey, honey, sorry I missed your call. I heard your voicemail, though, and listen, pick up your bed and walk. You don't have time for this. I'll call you back later. And I'm thinking, I'm literally talking about, and you're saying pick up your bed and walk. Like, bam. She just would not even entertain the idea of co-signing my stuff, okay? She was not, no, you're not a victim. No, you're powerful. There's no limit to you. You're powerful beyond measure. And if you have people believing in your limitation, consider spending a little more time with the people who don't believe in your limitation, all right? You're powerful beyond measure. So you got Reverend Lisa, and you got David Leonard. Man, I just wanted to, it was like he had a commodity of love and authenticity in a jar. And I just wanted to be next to him. Some of the jar would spill out on me, and I could have a little more love and authenticity in my soul or something. I don't know. It's because I could feel it when I was around him. I felt better. I felt closer to God. I felt like I was okay. I felt like who I was enough. All those things. I felt loved. It wasn't something I was going to need to get from him. He reached in and turned it up inside me. He reached in and was like, baby girl, you are whole. You are beautiful. Who you are and how you are is perfect. It's perfect. There's nothing wrong with you. You weren't created with some black stain on you. You were created holy and beautiful. Ooh. Then you got Dr. James Golden, who used to be the president of CSL, and he was, another one like Dr. Lisa, who would be, you tried to tell him your limitation. I called him one time. And I was like, you don't understand. I didn't explain to you the situation because you'll understand, and then you'll tell me what to do, from a business standpoint, because this person's trying to railroad me, and they're painting me in a bad light, and everybody's going to turn against me, and she's going to take my church. And he said, okay. Is it my turn? I was like, yeah, yes. First of all, it's not, he says, first of all, it's not your church. You know that. I was like, oh, true. And he said, second of all, you can be right, or you can have a loving church. You can be right, and it will crumble right before your very eyes. Or you can find ways to be love in this situation, and everything will be all right. And everything was way, way better than all right for a long time after that. On and on. These people, I'm encouraging you to find people, whether they're mentors or friends, or surround yourself with people that remind you, I am thou. I am that I am. I am that I am. And then there's Edwene Gaines, my prosperity guru. Every time throughout the years, if I call her up, I was like, okay, I need to explain this situation because I need you to help me get through this. You know, I think every single time I've ever called her for advice, it's always been the same thing. Well, sugar, sounds to me like you forgot who your source was. God is your only source. God is my only source. Say that with me. God is my only source. As the pastor of this church, God is my source, not this church. God is your source, not your job, not a savings account, not your husband or your wife or your mama or your daddy. God is your only source. Say it again. God is my only source. Yes, yes, yes. And then you have Kabir and Camille, and I guess I probably have more people that have been mentor-ish to me in my lives, but these are my main ones. And Kabir and Camille are my beautiful Muslim Sufi teachers. And they just, simple. Remembrance. In the Sufi tradition, that's what we do. We chant the different names for God. The different names for God, just to have a remembrance of the connection with the divine. And Kabir would always say, if you bring it back to the heart and the breath, everything else will figure itself out. Just bring it back to the remembrance of the heart, the knowing heart, and follow the breath, and everything will work out. You see, we are in this reciprocal dance with the universe, right? This reflective universe that we live in, y'all, this mirror world, this shop of mirrors, that's what we're in. You know, the science, I know many of you have heard this, but there's scientific research that has proven if you take two identical plants, you know, same species, put one here, and you praise this one, you say, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, and you tell this one, oh, you're ugly, you're never going to amount to anything, you're negative, 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 this one will wither, and this one will thrive. The same is true with the thoughts inside of us, with our own being, right? What we are giving out, we are getting back. I got this new horse. His name is Finn, and he is beautiful. And he's never been ridden and hardly ever been worked with. And I'm like, woohoo, sign me up. This is going to be great. He's beautiful. He's so beautiful. And what I know from being around horses my whole life is that they feel you and they reflect you. So the last thing you want to be is anxious around a 1,000-pound being, okay? That's going to be whatever you are. Because that's a whole lot of anxiety, 1,000 pounds worth of anxiety. So at the same time, though, you know, if you've worked around horses all your life, you know that you really constantly need to be thinking about all the things, and you're never going to hear me say this about anything else probably, but you always need to be thinking about what could go wrong because you want to protect yourself. At any moment, they could flip their head to knock a fly away and knock you across the field. So you want to be thinking about the things that you need to be aware of. We won't say go wrong, but the same. You know, while at the same time not having the energy of it, because the energy that we put out is the energy we get back. And nothing, in my experience, has been more immediate than toddlers and horses. You put it out there, bam, it comes right back. You're like, oh, I'm okay. When you get angry and you want to roar, you count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Daniel Tiger, thank you. The moms and the grands in the room, I can feel you, right? Think about it, y'all. With our everyday practice, being in that space of what we put out there, harnessing the power of love's presence is always, always, always going to be the answer to whatever the question is. Harnessing the power of love is always going to be the answer to whatever the question is. So recognizing our connectedness, recognizing that we can spread it, this I am thou, instead of thou over here and it over there. Pastor Ed Bacon was the one that brought that book to my mind. A friend shared his podcast. He's wonderful if you want to look up some inspiration. Father Ed Bacon, and he said, so how about we take this Martin Buber book idea of I am thou and spread some thou consciousness around the world instead of this separation and division. And so with that, I'd like to do a quick little exercise with you. I'd like for you to think of, someone who absolutely fills you with deep, deep love, okay? Deep love. And I want you to just close your eyes for a second. And they could be someone that's still living or someone that's passed on, someone that's in this room or far away. We are one. Just bring their energy into your heart. We are one. I am you, you are me. We are one. Do you feel them? Do you feel them here with us? And in this unity, we can live in harmony. That's a peaceful place, right? For peace has come, and all is well in our world when we feel that presence. For we are one. And I want you to allow that energy to expand, overlap with your neighbor, fill up this room, move beyond these walls. Wrap around the city of Charlotte and beyond and beyond and beyond. Knowing that it is the energy of the divine, I want you to allow it to just continue to expand in your heart and your mind and your field. And now we're just going to allow anybody that comes to mind, but especially those that push our buttons. They could be someone you know or someone you hear about every single day on the news. See, we don't want to diminish our light and our power. That is the power of love and oneness. And so we resist being in fear. And we stay in this place of oneness and wholeness and love. So we let them in the bubble because they can't touch it. Because love absolves everything in its path. And we trust that we draw to us what we need to see in ourselves so that we can be more of this wholeness and this light in the world. So with it all, we say, we are one. We are one. I am you, you are me. We are one. And in this unity, we can live in harmony, and peace has come, for we are one. And peace has come, for we are one. And so it is. Is it turned on now?
There it is in our children's affirmation.
Make sure both are green. Should have 2 green lights. There's 2.
Okay. Yes. And I just want to say before that I am not selling popcorn, but I did buy some, and you can too. So there are all kinds of opportunities. And now our children who can also buy popcorn, I say, we see you, we hear you, we appreciate you, and we love you just the way you are. And I want to remind you, I am available after this celebration to know the truth for you, in affirmative prayer, spiritual mind treatment, whatever you want to call it, and it is my joy and honor to do so. And now, I invite you to join me in our conscious giving affirmation. Divine love moving through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God, for the good in my life.
You are taken care of. I am taken care of. We are taken care of by the Spirit of love. You are being blessed by. I am being blessed by. We are being blessed by the Spirit of love. Right now is another chance. Right now, come here, little man. Here's another chance. See you, Auntie. Right now is another chance to live in abundance. The abundance of joy and the abundance of love and the abundance of money and health and all things good. We just say yes to it. Right now is another chance. Right now is another chance. Right now is another chance to live in abundance.
I am a living stream of consciousness, eternally awakening to my oneness with infinite spiritual perfection. That one presence that is the source and substance of all that is, that gives of itself from a sense of its own completeness as pure, unconditional love, as all intelligence, creativity, beauty, and joy everywhere. I am a living stream of consciousness awakening, and as I awakening, I create a mental equivalent to allow spirit to flow through me in new and wonderful and amazing ways. I allow my heart to open and see every one of you as a living stream of consciousness, eternally awakening to your oneness with infinite spiritual perfection. That is what you are. That is all that you are. There is no room for anything less. There is no room for any doubt. There is no room for any negative thinking. Your heart is full and radiant with the astonishing beauty of unconditional love everywhere. It is true of me, it is true of you, of everyone in Charlotte, the Carolinas, everyone in America, everyone in the world. My heart is open to everyone. I am so thankful. I am so thankful to be me. I am so thankful that every one of you is you. That I release this clear and powerful word into the law, and the law responds in amazing, beautiful ways. And so it is.
Chance to live in abundance. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Live in abundance. You are taken care of. I am taken care of. We are taken care of by the Spirit of love. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. And so I speak this word specifically for anyone whose hand was held over this basket, any monies that went in online or here in person. What I know is that as we give, we receive. And so I speak a word of blessing for each and every person giving of their time and their talent and their treasure to this community or anywhere you feel spiritually fed. That's the law. Knowing that as we give where we're spiritually fed, we continue to be fed. And so I say thank you, God, and I affirm the health and the prosperity and the wellness and the love of each and every one. And so it is. All right. Join me in our closing song, if you would, and then we'll go have some food. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We let the peace. We let the peace wash over us. We let it be. We let the joy. Look at the joy in this room. We let the joy wash over us. We let it be. And so let's take it down just one more time like a prayer, knowing that if there's a heart that's troubled in this room, online, or in your families, we just know that there's grace. We let the grace wash over us. We let it be. We let the love. We let the love wash over us. We let it be. We love you, we bless you, and we thank you. Have a fantastic week, but don't go away just yet. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. Nephew, come here, boy. See you, auntie. Sweet boy. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks. Join us next door. We're going to have some food. God gives me everything I need. Say that with me. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything.